Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Therapy Wellness Spa. So today I decided to do a video on sunscreens and hopefully try to explain them and simplify them so that you can understand the use of them better. A lot of people see a lot of things out there and they think a higher SPF is better. I don't actually disagree with that, but I will explain later. First of all, I just want to start showing you what I like to recommend to my clients and to ensure that they are using the products properly, and so they'll be effective in protecting their skin from the sun. And just to be very clear about things, there are no sunscreens that are 100% guarantee that they are preventing your skin from photo aging, from getting sun through to the skin. There's no 100% guarantee. These are designed to protect the skin using either chemicals or physical blockers like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. But either way, the idea is to either absorb heat or reflect heat. So now I've just read a study today on zinc oxide saying it absorbs 95% of the heat from the sun. So whatever it is, it doesn't really matter as long as you're using some form of sunscreen. So I'm going to just show my favorites, and I'm going to start with the face, because that is primarily what I'm trying to get my clients to use on their face, is some kind of sunscreen. The reason I like these are they are 20% zinc oxide, and I like zinc oxide because a lot of my clients do tend to have sensitive skin, and zinc oxide is like a gentle buffer. It's basically the stuff that's in baby diaper balm for babies, and so they've actually taken this ingredient and they were able to make it usable on the face. So as time has gone on, I've actually seen a development with zinc oxide. So then they were doing nano, now it's non-nano. Now we have to look at those things because they don't want us to be absorbing the zinc, of course, into our skin, which makes sense. So you're looking for non-nano zinc oxide 20% sunscreen. That's what I like to recommend. So I use the products at Andalou, and Andalou is fairly a natural line. I really like it because this one is for clear skin. So this is your oilier skin types, really good. This one is white, however, so you will have to, if you want to use a foundation over this, you sure can. But it will absorb into the skin. Just give it a little while because it has a little bit of a, sorry, my lighting is really bad. So basically you're going to have a little bit of color of whiteness, but it will absorb into the skin. And the others have a little bit of tint. So these are the rose BBs, or they also call them color correctives. So these are 20%. They have a rose extract. They're great for sensitive skin. My best seller is this is the brightening one. It smells like oranges, so it is a great one for combination or normal skin. And the last but not least, this one is the anti-aging or age-defying, and it is a nice one because it has that fruit stem cells for repair of cells. Now, basically with moisturizers, we have to keep in mind that most sunscreens do actually dilute the active ingredients in most moisturizers. So if you are using a sunscreen, it's good, but you put it over your moisturizer. These are tinted moisturizers, but I don't sell them as an actual moisturizer. I do try to get my clients to put them over top of an already chosen moisturizer for their skin type. Then I have just recently got in some really nice products. These are mineral sunscreens as well. One is for the body, so this one is a little bit bigger tube. This is the Boo, so it's a bamboo sunscreen, and it's an SPF 40. Now, when you talk about numbers, SPFs mean the sun protection factor, but it's for the UVB rays. So if you burn in, say, like 15 minutes, then you have to take your, say, 15% and your number 15, and you 15 times 15. So you have to remember that that's what it means. It doesn't mean necessarily the higher it is, the better. And I was just reading today on a study from the Australian studies that they do a lot because they have the highest rate of skin cancer in the world, and they take their sunscreen really seriously. And even with an SPF of 15, they did a study on 900 people, and they actually found just with a SPF 15, but using it regularly and properly, prevented sun damage. So it was an interesting study to read. I will put it on the link down below for you if you want to check it out. The other thing is that when you look at the number, so say an SPF of 30, it does 97% of the rays, and a SPF of 50 does 98%. So basically, I'm saying that you get maybe more protection during that 2-hour period that that you're outside in the sun, but you must reapply every 2 hours. You have to do that. This is why I don't like high numbers, really, because I think people can get a little complacent saying, I've got 100 on me, I should be good. No, what happens is when the sun starts hitting your skin, it automatically starts to degrade the sunscreen. So you must apply it every 2 hours. And then secondly, your UVA rays are actually aging rays. They are the longest rays. So when you are in a sun tanning bed, those are the rays that are going to be aging you and causing sun damage as well, which can also lead to skin cancer. So you don't want to be in a tanning bed thinking that it's safe because it's not UVB rays, it's only A. That is a total misconception that people have with sun tanning beds. So I wouldn't be surprised in a few years that we actually see a banning of those beds, because first of all, it's not that I have been totally against them, but I am against how they've been used and kind of abused in the past. People get way too dark. Too dark means that they're damaging the layers of the dermis, and that damage can lead to different things like carcinomas. So that's skin cancer. We don't want that. We want to protect our skin and also treat it very kindly because it protects us. So just for the last two, I'm just going to show, this is an SPF of 40, they say, and it's a really nice, this is the Boo one. It actually spreads very, very nice. Like, I was very impressed with this, and it feels nice. It's creamy, but it's not greasy. So again, formulas are really important to me, because if you don't like the feel of it, you're not going to wear it. So this is Live Clean. It's for babies. I would say up to ages maybe 10 even is good. And you will read that they do still recommend zinc oxide. This is for 6 months and over. If you need to use some sunscreen for your baby, you really should ask your doctor about it. Even do patch testing just to make sure that your child is not going to react to anything in the product. But this one is really nice. Like, I would wear this on my face, actually. It is lovely. So there are some really great formulas out there. The idea of this, though, is just to make sure you do wear your sunscreen. I don't care where you get it. Please look for at least some zinc oxide in the formula. Avobenzene is another ingredient that they are saying is okay. That's a chemical, but I just found over the years of seeing my clients using chemical sunscreens, I do believe that there is some kind of sensitizing effect from chemicals. I'm sure people will argue with that with me. However, I found that over the years of treating my clients and being along with them the whole way of their journey of taking care of their skin and going to tropical places with really intense sun, I've had to educate them to keep them from burning, and also they'll still tan, and how to reduce the effects of the tanning when they come back. So I just tend to like a more of a physical blocker than the actual chemicals that they put in sunscreens. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any comments or questions, please ask away, and please like me, please subscribe. I will really appreciate it. And also, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, ciao.